Hello everyone and welcome back to the Edain mod for Battle for Middle-earth to the Rise of the Witch King. Back on the Defend the Shire map. Not to do anything special, just had a quick half an hour to kill. Wanted to make a quick video because why not? So yep, here we go. Now we're playing as the Kingdom of Gondor. I'm going to start by just getting out 4 swordsmen because they are the best at what they do. And Gondor, unlike Lothlorien, doesn't have any special thing that's at the end. You just have your 3 basic Gondor troops, which can nicely evolve into different things, such as banner carriers, Dol Amroth soldiers, which can become the Knights of Dol Amroth, or Gondor Knights. Which, oh no, the Knights turn into Knights of Dol Amroth. The Dol Amroth soldiers can turn into Citadel Guard and turn into Guards of the White City. Basically, leadership buff. I've already forgotten the others. Leadership buff, melee line, cavalry line. You have a pikeman line that goes down to the Tower Guard, or the Citadel Guard. They're the ones that turn to Citadel Guard. I remember now. And then archers can turn into either rangers or Guardians of the Third Company. That unit that the units that Balrog can summon every now and again with his powers at level 10. But yeah, Gondor is probably the easiest faction to play with. They have the most well-rounded roster, strong infantry, strong archers, very dependable elite troops, and all quite well costed too. Not too expensive, but not too cheap. So I would definitely recommend playing as Gondor for your first run of this. And banner carriers, unlike the other units, like for example from Lothlorien, they can actually do things. They actually have slightly better stats than the average Gondor soldier by having an extra 200 health and giving all units an extra bit of leadership, which it doesn't say on there, but I believe it's just damage and armor. It might say on here, no. It's just a quick thing that gives some good dependable leadership buffs, which you cannot deny. You can see the effects of already. Taking reduced damage, I believe, because it gives extra armor and damage. I imagine it's 25% health and armor, but I don't think it stacks. But it's still worth getting a few. Let's get 1 archer. And yeah, as I said, they can turn into Aphelion Rangers, which deal really good damage. But for costing more than 3 times the amount, they can turn into Guardians of the Third Company, which are a direct upgrade over the Aphelion Ranger, which is basically compared to the Lorien Archers. The Aphelion Ranger is the Galathrim, and the Guardian of the Third Company is a Guardian of Calas Galathon. But compared to them in both regards, these are both more expensive, but because the value is just so much more good, it's just so much better. So, I mean, the Gondor Archer still costs the same as a normal Lorien Archer, but instead of costing 35 to become a Galathrim, you have to pay basically double that for to become an Aphelion Ranger, which, yeah, it's not the best. But you don't really have any other Archer lines, unlike what's the name? Lorien. Because they also have Mirkwood. But yeah, that's because these guys are... well, the Galathrim are good in melee, but the Aphelion Rangers, I believe, have a knockback attack. Or am I just thinking of BFME 1? Yeah, and then the Guardians of the Third Company, another very powerful melee and ranged unit. So as I already said, Gondor has the most powerful roster. Because they have a leadership buff, B, incredibly powerful units that are on par with Imladris elite troops, and they just have all the stuff they need to put everything to use. They really just have no weakness. The only weakness that I could say Gondor does have is the fact you sometimes spend a little bit too much on one unit thing that's going to be the perfect thing for you, but it sometimes will not be. Yeah, let's build things quickly now. Builder. I want to try and get a soldier out as well. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Just in time.
There they are. What should we do?
I mean, not against the halberdiers. The next level we're up against. What's the word? Black Orcs. So we need to be wary of AoE. But as I said, Spearmen can turn into either Tower Guard or Citadel Guard. So yeah, Gondor, I've already said, has very good elites. They have elites for every category. And I'm probably going to get a... Make one of these an Aphelion Ranger and get another thing. As you can see, the Aphelion Ranger doesn't get any other upgrade. But it gets almost double the damage and double the health. Really good unit. Really good.
Ready yourselves. That must be the enemy. Close in, soldiers of Gondor. Make ready. Draw your swords. The enemy is upon us, man.
Just cut them down. Cut them down before they can cut you down, men. Oh, look at that damage. Yeah, unlike Lothlorien, you can actually go a Gondor run in defend the Shire with absolutely no losses, and I think this might be a good example of that. Because I'm putting a little bit more effort than I did with Lothlorien, but obviously even a 100% effort run can still go wrong. Going for these rangers is not a mistake. They are really good. They shoot faster than most archers, and their damage is just commendable to a great degree. They do more damage than the average Gondor soldier in ranged combat. Not much. There aren't many that can say they can do that. Yeah, we should definitely focus the Black Orcs here over the archers. Because again, their AoE is... Ooh, it's nasty. You can't quite see their arrows. They're very hard to see with the black trim on this pure white background. But you can pretend you see it. Let's get another archer. And... my computer's making loud noise again. Hopefully you can't hear that. Let's get another archer. We want a bit more ranged capacity. So I don't think we're up against Gothmog yet. Gothmog, I'd say, is the one guy we would lose to. If I'm not prepared. Without having to run back first. I should probably invest a bit into... what's the word? Cavalry. Make a few of my soldiers just cavalry units for a quick charge in. Because cavalry is good on this. Don't get me wrong, cavalry is good. It's what makes Rohan a dependable faction. Because otherwise, I would not recommend Rohan at all. Yeah, cavalry makes... can make some of the waves on this very easy. But obviously, when you're playing against an entire pike wall, like the Easterling Phalanx... Yeah, here comes Gothmog. Going to get a Gondor Knight. And another Spearman. And the thing that makes the Knights so good is A, their health. Their health pool is more than double the Gondor soldier. But also their damage. 65 damage. Yes, they're weak on the charge, but if you keep them alive, you are not going. You will be appreciative of the results. Especially if you can do this. Oh no. No, I need to react faster. Nope. God damn it, I can't react fast enough. It's too hard. Okay, now I can one-hit everything. Let's run back. And this time, unlike last time, we've got Band of Rustuk on our side.
Men of Gondor.
Oh yeah, and for those who haven't actually seen one of my Defend the Shire maps, let me actually explain everything. As you can see all these powers here, I've been clicking them every now and again. The more you click them, the more gold you get per round.
Prepare for battle.
And the more money you make, you can get upgrades for your units. You can go for specific benefits, such as Endless Pain, which allows you to get more of the souls, which allow you to keep using these abilities before the next wave.
Men of
As I mentioned already, the builder here makes you 3 different types of units. Sometimes more, depending on what faction you're playing, and sometimes, as you know, it can't be less than 3.
Watch for the enemy.
Yeah, the point is the same. You make these units, you upgrade them to become an unstoppable force. It's basically like playing a roguelike. To a sense that you start with nothing and you just build up power from there.
Overpower them.
And if you don't build up your strength, you'll eventually lose. But if you don't prepare for a certain enemy, for example, if you've played these battles enough, you'll know how each wave comes out, how best to counter them, etc, etc. Sometimes you don't, but, you know, it all comes with time. I am going to invest in a couple of these soldiers becoming Men of Dol Amroth. As I said, they can then become Guardians of the White City. 3,000 health and 250 damage. That is a massive increase on those guys, but only 230 extra. Yeah, this round, just all upgrades, because we do want to get those upgrades. So as you can see, we do actually have a command point cap. And if you're not careful, you will hit that cap without even noticing it. Let's get our knight out, or try to at least, so we can come back around again. Distract them all. Come back around again. Just keep charging in, keep getting those kills. Back and forth, back and forth. I'll eventually get more knights and even upgrade them to the Knights of Dol Amroth, which again is probably the second strongest cavalry in this mission. Obviously, Rohan will have Rohan has the strongest because Imlodge doesn't get cavalry, and you could say that Elk Riders are the strongest in a way, but not in the way that makes them strong. Especially not on this map. The way you make your units strong on this map is just by having the best stats, and Gondor units do have amazingly good stats on this map, in particular. So now with 2 knights, and slowly building up stronger front line with a very powerful back line of archers, they stand no chance. Doesn't matter what it is, we can just run them through. And this time we're up against Dol Guldur Orcs, and yep, just look at that. He's running back and forth, and that's what kind of gives Lothlorien a bit of a malice, in that they're Elk Riders. One, they're locked behind something you have to pay for. Granted, it's only you have to pay for once, but then you've got it. But then you're having to pay another big amount to then actually have those knights in your service. And even then, they're not technically knights; they're archers. And speaking of, we'll get 1 more tower guard and another spearman. And yeah, the cap is always 800. I do believe you can change it if you change the battle mode to like I don't know. I can't think of what it would be. But yeah, if you change the actual battle mode, you actually change. You could possibly change the command point limit, so more or less. Obviously, you probably wouldn't ever want to make it less, but you could if it works, which I don't know, but it could. I don't know. So we'll keep going back and forth on that. Now, I'm making this video on the same day I made the Ered Loon videos, so I'm not going to mention much about that campaign, other than saying I personally think it has gone really well to begin with, and I hope everyone that has watched it agrees with that. Again, not sure if you do. I hope you do, because I have actually invested a really big amount of time, like as you can imagine, a year since I last played. I spent a year just playing Divide and Conquer and other Total War games, just getting better at playing Total War, because even though I wasn't bad at Total War, I can't exactly say I was good either. So I have invested a good portion of time developing my skills, seeing what certain factions on different games and different campaigns play around and how you need to work around it with certain factions, because again, no two factions play alike and no two games typically play alike. At least that's what you want. You want a game that has replayability that isn't repetitive, and that's what I kind of found Divide and Conquer to get to. I'm going to get Endless Pain now. I think we're at a point where we can actually expend that. Get some more of the Tower Guard, because they are immensely good. 1200 hit points for 90 points is so much strength. Granted, you can't upgrade them any further, so they can't become as powerful as like Palace Guards with a special ability. But you don't really need them to. If they've got health, if they've got armor, and if they've got dependable damage, that is all you need them to do. That's all you need them to be capable of. Because anything else is just asking too much of them. I should probably invest more into archers after this fight. Even though I'm not really microing them, we will need them later on. Having a good archer line is good, and with the Guardians of the Third Company, can we muster a very, very powerful archer line. However, for now, I'm going to invest more on Endless Pain. I do want the souls. The souls that can generate more money are worth it. I will buy one more archer to eventually evolve into a Guardian of the Third Company, which, as I've already mentioned, when he's available. Look at that change. Over double stats. Granted, he costs 200, which is more than the Karas Galathon Guardian, and doesn't have magic damage. But still, that is really powerful, and not to be underestimated. Plus, a very powerful melee combatant, which the Guardians of Karas Galathon are not. But yeah, the Tower Guard does tank out anything that's in the front line. They stand no chance. I could probably invest even more into Endless Pain, but I feel like I should... I will actually invest more into Endless Pain. I feel like we're in a very strong position. I don't need to worry about fighting an opponent I cannot beat currently. The only enemy I don't believe I could beat would be heroes. Potentially the Nazgul. But that's still a good way away. We are in a very good position. We have cavalry that can clear out, that can keep infantry off the front line, so they can clean out single entities quicker. And pikemen, or spearmen, depending on what you want to call them, that can just cut through everything. Look at them. They're not even taking any damage. That's just how insanely strong they are. Remember, they have 1200 health. That's 6 times more health than a Gondor bowman. And comparing it to when I did the what's the word? Compare what I just did compared to when I fought as Lothlorien. I say we did a really good job there. And we are making now 29 extra gold per turn on, well, now 30, on round 19. Where before I think we had like 17. That's an extra 13 resources we're making a turn. Thanks to just investing in Endless Pain, because we had such a strong start. And that's why, again, is why Gondor is the strongest. Not because it has the strongest units, but because it has the strongest combined power level with its units. And just because you can invest more into Endless Pain. And again, just look at this. Even with an AoE attack from Castellans, they didn't even get through. Okay, this is where we need to start worrying a bit, though. Because we have no form of elemental damage that could beat down a Nazgul. We just need damage. Pure damage. And we're going to get a Guardian of the Third Company. Well, he looks like a Citadel Guard. But oh boy, is he something else. All those souls going to good use.
Rally together, knights.
Yeah, 35.
There they are.
Now,
What should we do?
unfortunately, we're not going to get any extra power from this, but we don't need it.
Under attack.
We don't need immense levels of power to beat that down the Nazgul. We just need our full strength. And that we have. Look at those tower guards go. Granted, they take a lot of damage to Nazgul, which I believe do armor piercing, and because of their Dread Visage, or whatever it's called now, they do have the armor reduction. You take down one though, and that power is greatly reduced. Take down another, and that power goes down again. Then leave only one alive, and you take a unit that was an incredible threat, and you basically neuter it. And I believe I could probably kill this guy now with just my archers, because I have a Guardian of the Third Company, and he is just too far. And look at all those souls we've been building up.
At once.
Yep, no problem whatsoever with that fight.
Rally together, knights.
But the question is, what now? I think I'm going to get another spearman and another swordsman. Another 8 points. Very good. I'm going to go with Endless Pain again.
Where do I go with this?
We just have so much spare money to just do stuff with. Whereas Lothlorien, I felt like we were constantly hemorrhaging money.
I go in honor. The enemy is near.
Yeah, this is one of the battles where cavalry is useless, because these guys melt cavalry. So you might as well just throw them in, distract them for a bit while the archers do the best they can. These guys, I believe, also do armor-piercing damage with their special-made pole arms. But yeah, they will not get past this archer line. The rangers shoot too quickly, and they don't even need a minstrel to strike this quickly. But even without that, the Guardians of the White City, the Tower Guards, just hold off against all opponents. Dol Amroth and Gondor. Say what for a Citadel Guard, or Guard of the Citadel, whatever you want to call yourself. Don't need to spend more on Endless Pain right now. I could, but I probably should have done it at the very beginning. But yeah, look how quickly this meter is building up. It really does pay to have your econ built up in the early game. But the only problem is, if you don't build up a strong force while you're building up a strong economy, you will suffer terribly. And I cannot shoot that phalanx, not cataphract, so I'm a little annoyed because its hitbox is terrible. But still, even while distracted, the Tower Guard just stand vigilant. The Tower Guard really are the saving grace of Gondor in the early game. And then the Guards of the Citadel and others just really help supplement that. 2,900 health. Can I hear her? Do they stand a chance? Hell no, they don't stand a chance. Endless Pain is what they deserve. Beautiful. Yeah, Guards of the Citadel, more than twice as strong as the Gondor Tower, and only costs 3 times more than them. To get a unit that is more than 3 times as valuable, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, then here Shire just knock them back and cut them down. Look at that go. The banners do pay for themselves. Now the question is, now what? Do we get another archer? Do we get a... We're going to get another Dol Amroth, because I haven't seen them in a while. Look at the Shattering Rush. For the duration of the dash, they're 3 times more damage, but slow only half as much.
Rally together, knights. Prepare for battle.
They can level up, apparently, to get to that level, but they won't. They never get to that level. It's impossible, because they always reset. The only unit that can retain experience is an Enlarger's unit, and if it dies, it also doesn't come back, so it's probably one of the worst units in the, of this mod mission. Oh, it's a select move. Okay. But yeah, look at that charge. Obviously, not the best against those Haradrim, but you could tell the difference compared to the Gondor Knights charge. They're just so destructive and disruptive. They really are the best cavalry unit here, other than potentially one of I keep forgetting their name because it's so hard to remember. Rohan. Yeah, then we have the unit that buffs up all other units like a banner carrier. I can't remember the exact buff, but I do know it is very, very good. And it's exactly the same as the normal unit would on the normally Edain mod maps. Alright, here, hello Mama Kill. Yeah, not too wise to just charge through Tower Guard. Let's show them endless pain. Run them through. Should definitely get all those knights upgraded to Dolamroth knights. You will see the results for yourself. How good they are. And also, look at those stats. Look at that stat comparison. I think if they wanted to make this map a little bit more legit, I would definitely nerf Gondor just a wee teeny tiny bit because they are a bit strong. I'm not gonna lie, they are very strong. But I think that's the point. Gondor is meant to be that faction that you learn this map on, this map with even. Oh, the Mortal Shadows or whatever they're called. Yeah, Mortal Shadows. Can't charge them down, but we can kill them. Oh, that damage. This is a cavalry unit. Cavalry units don't typically have good melee stats. They just go straight into a charge, and that's enough for them. But to have them also have a dependable attack damage too. Ooh. They are the full package. That's the thing about these units. I've already said it several times, but I'm going to keep saying it. These units are the full package. They have everything you need of a unit. And they do it all so well. And in style. You can't deny these units do their jobs in style. Also, having lots of resources really does help. It really does help. Having almost an infinite increase in resources per turn. Run them down, men of Dolam. Oh no, you got knocked over. I believe it was this wave I lost on last time. And look how strong we are now compared to then. Things are so different now. It feels weird how much stronger we are compared to where we were last time. I'm fairly certain we lost on this wave. Or a wave that was very similar to this. Just a complete spam wave. But this time, we just ran it out of the park. They had no chance. They stood no chance against us there. So yeah, I incentivize this again because it is quite obvious. And if it weren't obvious already, there's the proof for you. Gondor is so powerful. Even the dwarves have a rough time trying to measure up to their power. And I say the dwarves, giving them another overview from the last time I looked at them, they are definitely stronger than what I first anticipated. That's because I didn't look at their units properly when I first did my wait, what? The Knights of Gondor have just lost half their health for some reason, and we just insta-killed the trolls, of course. Who else but Gondor? Who else but Gondor? Brilliant. Brilliant. Get some more Dolamroth soldiers. a Rathilian Ranger.
Where are we building? Let us scout for Gondor. Shouldn't take too
Get
long.
2 more Gondor soldiers at the back, which will eventually turn into either Knights or Guardians of the White City. Or maybe just an extra banner carrier or 2. Can't go wrong with, can't go wrong with some extra leadership. And again, command groups are the key. 116 resources per turn. Oh no, we're coming close to the wave where I last on. Yeah, because we did beat these last time. I do remember that now. Yeah, this is a wave that Gondor can suffer from, because those attacks do just literally blow things out of proportion. But we should be fine. We have a decent archer line. They will eventually die. Yep, as you can see, they are slowly dying away. Where's the last one? There we go. Oh, hello, Elfring. There. More pain, more souls to offer up to my phylactery. Let's get ourselves another banner carrier, because why not? We'll have him as a separate command group as well, so he can stand next to the archers and give them an extra damage buff. Because why not? Why the hell not?
On my way.
Oh, I didn't get to press that on time. Oh well, I'll live. Oh yeah, and this one's an easy one. I say easy. It might not be easy. It's not. It's not as easy as when we did it with the elves, because we can't be guaranteed the kill immediately. But we're getting there. They're not going to kill Banderbrust that easily. And yeah, you can see why this guy gives no extra money for using him, because yeah, it's a bit. They are a bit annoying if you don't have the power to get rid of them.
We ride for the glory of Gondor.
Okay, your command group. Everyone, command group 1. Your command group 3. You and you are command group 2 to charge out. We're just going to sit there behind them.
Prepare for battle.
For Gondor. Need to remember I've got this guy I want to upgrade eventually. But I've been enjoying using Endless Pain. Money is the way. As I've said plenty of times now in Divide and Conquer, getting money is the way. This is the wave I lost on. I remember it now. And this time we're going to bring it down. Not only do we have an overabundance of souls compared to last time, we are generally stronger against this kind of horde, because we can just trample them over and over and over. I say over and over and over. We're about to lose the last of our good troops. All that's left now are our very dependable tower guard, which are not affected by the bombards, which I'm just going to keep using because they're about to fight us in the front line. Yeah, this wave is a pain in the ass if you don't just use your powers a lot. So don't be afraid to use your powers a little bit. Because this is a wave that's just a pain in the ass. And once I know those archers are going to sit still, and I can use Power of the Halflings again. Just kill those archers, please. And if not kill them, at least get them close to death.
Ready for battle. Let your bow sing.
Okay. Unfortunately, we did lose that wave. This wave, I don't remember this wave being that difficult. I remember doing it with the dwarves and had an incredibly easy time.
Let's go.
I don't want to go all into Endless Pain. That money I've gained from this, I want to be saving to use to get better troops. Because if we fail to beat this wave, then we do need to be ready. We do need to start getting some better troops now.
For Gondor.
If you can't beat that wave, that's normally a time when you need to say to yourself, okay, we're not doing the best. We do need to start putting in more effort, because every wave from here on now is a full-on try-hard mode enemy to face. So let us be ready. No excuse for weakness. We must be ready to fight. These guys are orcs that summon barrow wights when they die. So I get to killing them now. These guys do eventually disappear. Yeah, after enough time. But we are not. We can kill a few. We can kill a few, and they do give resources before they will disappear. So it is worth trying to kill them. But yeah, this wave is one of those waves that's nearly unstoppable to beat if you don't have elite troops. Yeah, they eventually will go away. My nose is bloody filled with mucus, so I cannot wait to go to sleep. I probably have been doing this a little longer than I should have, so I've only really felt like I've started. Oh, let's get ready then. Command Group 1, Command Group 2, Command Group 3. So many souls, such an abundance of souls. Thank goodness too, because I really do need those elite troops. And yet this is where we need to focus all of our archers on the big white right there, Karsh. He needs to die instantly, if possible. Because he will get a little bit of a quick heal. That's what Karsh does. But after that, we need to guarantee he dies. He's the one thing that will remain alive after all of this. So, yep. He got his last chance heal. Now we need to kill him before he gets it again. There, he's gone. He's dead. And now the rest of the whites will follow in his wake. Easy victory. I probably would have beaten this with my Lothlorien army, because magic damage just shreds down these barrow wights so easily. It's a bit hilarious how easily you can shred these wights down. But unfortunately, as Gondor, we're tankier than we are more damage dealing. So the whites are actually a threat to us. But we are dealing with them. It needs to focus down one at a time. We cannot just focus down a bit of everything with these guys. They need to be focused down properly, or they will not die. As is quite obvious by the fact their self-healing is ridiculous. Excellent. That's the archer. Not the archer, the banner carrier. I'll spin him back here. No, that's a swordsman. Okay, I'll leave him as a swordsman for now then. No, I will make him a Dol soldier. Get another spearman out then. And keep number 3 behind again. Everyone charge in. Now this wave is a pain. If you have AoE knockback damage like the dwarves do, this is actually a very easy battle. You just send everything in and they just die. Another thing to do is just focus the broom mothers. Don't focus the baby spiders. Focus the broom mothers and Shelob. I say Shelob because I have fun with Shelob's name. But yeah, not a difficult wave for Gondor because of the spearmen mainly. Spearmen just chop through these broom mothers like butter. Which I do hope they bring these back in. So yeah, we now get to the point where we just have an overabundance of money, thanks to investing so much money into all the money we invested into our Endless Pain. And I'm going to continue to do so, because it is worth it. Endless Pain is paving the way to victory for us right now. So why would we want to stop it? We will, however, suffer on one other wave a wave we technically can't defeat because we don't have elemental damage. And for those that don't know this map, will know exactly who I mean. Those who don't know who I mean, well, it'll be a surprise for you too then. Oh, but look at that though. Attack trolls, both instantly killed. Moloch is next. Easy victory. Next 193 in our coffers as well, because of an easy victory. Units we can upgrade. Dolamroth guy. Another Aphelion Ranger and another Bowman to become a Guardian of the Third Company later on. And we already have 4 of the Guardians of the White City, our best unit. Yep, we are unstoppable right now. We really are just unstoppable. We have the best of the best on our side. None can contend with us.
There they are. What should we do?
And let's just go out. Oh, we got the Khmul wave. Not good. The Khmul wave is a bit of a pain. If you don't kill Khmul quickly, that is. Or kill all his army first and then just have him die on his own. Because he does a passive damage to anyone that attacks him, I believe. Oh, I didn't know we had a slightly different change in character model. I prefer the old one. This one looks like the miniature from Games Workshop, which isn't bad. But I did prefer the original one, which was taken from the actual artwork for him. Yep, easy victory, and we still get money from it. Victories like those normally bear very low-hanging fruit, which is why half the time, once you get to this point in the game, it's like, oh no, it's another victory where I'll gain little reward. It's those victories that really make you suffer if you don't have the money. Which again is probably why Gondor is probably considered one of the easiest for starters, because you actually get that money, but you need the money to get your best troops. So it's the easiest start for the players to learn, but it's not the easiest ending. Oh, here's the Witch King. The Witch King is a pain in the ass.
Yes, my lord.
As you might expect from the Witch King, you might want to kill him first. That AoE is no joke. But yeah, archers, not a good job against him.
At your command.
Probably best to go with something else. Like melee infantry. Like these guys. Because he has like 9,000 health, so good luck getting through that with standard damage. Fire damage is the way to beat the Witch King, which also incorporates magic damage. So again, Lothlorien has a very strong late game. You just need to get to the late game, which I unfortunately did not get to in my last installation of this mission. But yeah, Witch King, quite easy for us. Once, well, if we have enough of our elites. If not, he is a pain. Get another Dolamroth's Knight. And if you're wondering, have you ever managed to get it to the point where you can get a Winged Shadow? Yes, I have actually gotten it to the point you can buy a Winged Shadow from the Soul Reservoir. Not from saving it, but literally just from 1 turn's reserve. I've managed to get a Winged Shadow. And I must say, if you're playing with someone else, it's probably a lot better, because when I did it, it did absolutely nothing. But yeah, 239 extra gold a turn. Can't deny, that's really good. And we are close to the end now, because we are up against the one, the only, Grond. Not Gondor, Grond. Let's get out of its way and then just charge him for it. Because Grond is very easy to beat. It literally just stands there and destroys Bag End, which, to be fair, no, not Bag End, the Green Dragon. And to be fair, if it destroys the Green Dragon, and then there's Bag End. But anyway, if it destroys the main building here, I do believe you do lose. You should probably get a killing that. This Gotham gets slow and doesn't really do much damage. Oh no, it just sits there. It doesn't actually kill. It just has the archers on it. This is a very, 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 very big hitbox. That's all it is. It doesn't do any trample damage. It's just a fat-ass health box, which you need to take down. And I must say, we are doing quite well. And down it goes. But it does keep shooting, even after it's been destroyed. So you need to give it a few seconds to disappear. Let's see how many souls we have now. I think we have a few too many. I believe we can get to... Oh, a drummer troll. Oh, but it's when you get to... past the Overseer. Oh, no, past the Black Orakai, you don't actually get as much money from the units as the number of souls you pay for them. Because it's basically saying, yeah, you're giving them even more difficult and annoying enemies to fight. You don't get the full monetary value for them, because they are just that good. Whereas just fighting one extra Orc warrior, yeah, that's just worth the gold. Now, if any of you ask me to do a challenge mode where I don't use this system, I will flat out say to you, no, I will not do that. That is basically, it's basically saying, how about you just play a game of Edain mod with no hands, or Age of Ring against 7 brutals with 1 hand. Like, it's asking the impossible to happen. Yeah, that's what I think about that. Do not think I do not believe it could ever get to a point where you can do this without the full mechanics of the map. Because if you do, you will find yourself in deep shit. No matter what you try to do, you will always end up in deep shit. But yeah, as you can see, we are getting close to our command point limit. But to be fair, we are also close to actually the end of the battle. End of this map. And we are going to get to the end of it this time. We will see the end. Because the final boss does glitch out sometimes. We will get there. There's only 2 waves left to the last wave. This wave and 1 more. And if these Knights of Naodline don't move, we might even make it there, because Sauron does that. But Sauron does have a timer. He will eventually die. I know, because I used it again. I have gotten this far before the dwarves in the past. The very yeah. Which, we might actually beat him. I said that as all our units are flung into the river. Half of them dead. No, I think we'll make it. I actually think we'll make it. Yep, he just dies eventually. I never understood why. When I saw it, I was thought, okay. Mainly because I was losing. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not gonna complain about this. This works. This works for me. One more guard the Citadel. And another Aphelion Ranger. And might as well get a Gondor Soldier too. 295. I think I remember bragging about us getting to 100 at round 30. Yeah, this is a big change. And here's that wave we can't beat. The Balrog. Unless you have magic damage, you will never beat the Balrog. All you can do against this guy is just throw everything in. Not lose your builder, by the way. Do not let your builder get anywhere near the Balrog. Keep your souls safe by keeping your units away from where the souls are kept. And just hold on. Because look at that. We've done that much damage and he's already killed a good portion of our army. And those that are still alive are deeply wounded or can just get instantly trampled. And even the spirits are afraid of him. There's nothing you can do against the Balrog. All you can do is just clench your ass, sit back, and pray he keeps away from everything you have. But yeah, look at our archer line. I did not realise we had that many archers. Oh, the screen's doing that thing again. It's gone. Not sure if you actually see that. I should probably check that. But yeah, 2-hit kill on that. Should probably move these guys around a bit.
Ready for battle.
Let your bow sing.
My sword is yours. Forward! Your orders? I go in honor. At your command.
You can't kill them all. Just keep playing Ring Around the Roses with him.
Yes, my lord. At once. Move out.
Oh, that didn't work like I thought it would. Just wait until his time is gone. He doesn't give you... I don't believe he actually gives you any money if you can kill him. Or he might give you like 1,000. One or the other. It's definitely not both. It's one or the other. Yep. You may look forward, but you made it all the way to the end. You made it all this far. This is... Well, there. You can look forward that you made it to... it's all at all this far. But this is where it ends. Yeah. I kind of butchered that poorly. Let's get ourselves one more Guardian of the White City. The third company even. And just sacrifice all those souls we accumulated.
For Gondor.
And yeah, this is the last fight. The last wave. The last battle. Repeated over and over and over again because the game does not know when to make this battle end. Or it might now. It might have finally changed it. Little hobbit. That's it. That's all you're up against. A little baby hobbit. And his name, if I can remember correctly, is FG15. And that's going to summon hobbit allies because we can't use souls for anything else. We kill him, we get 50 resources. And then he comes back again. But our units do not heal. And he just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But then he multiplies, I believe. At least that's what it used to do. Might not anymore. We'll find out. Yeah, he is basically the bane of all hobbits. The ultimate hobbit. The anti-hobbit. Oh, and like I said, AoE damage now. He grows so big it does AoE damage. But we can keep killing him. In fact, I think we actually managed to get the victory screen on this before. So he might actually die. Eventually. Let's move away. Oh, I thought I killed him. Okay, walk away from him. Walk away. And yeah, he just keeps getting bigger. Has more health points. And it just becomes even harder to kill. Because of his AoE damage. Even our most elite units, the Guardians of the White City, can barely put a dent in this guy. He's basically come the power level of Gorthower. And then next level he reaches Sauron power. Except it doesn't knock everyone back. I say the knockback will make him even deadlier. Yep, he is about to fall again. The hobbits are even coming in now to help us. And I keep offering more souls. He just keeps getting bigger. I believe this is the final stage of his growth, in inverted commas. Yeah, but look at that damage he's chipping away at a guy who has 10,900 health. I mean, that's the last one of them. Oh no, there's some more. Should not have them stacked on top of each other. Yeah, even all the baby hobbits. Look, all the baby hobbits. They just get one shot or two shot. I don't know. Some archers. Yeah, even Hobbiton is starting to get emptied, knowing of his impending doom. Knowing that their doom will come by his hand. Just need to keep fighting. Keep holding on. Split up a little.
Move out. Gondor. I go in honor. At your will.
Yeah, he one-shots Aphelion Rangers. They should definitely not be kept together. We could still kill him. But yeah, look at that damage. Oh, the AoE is nasty. And yeah, there used to be a timer where eventually he would then just die as the timer ended. Which way is he going? Which way is he going? Okay.
My sword is yours. At once. I go
Actually got to hit him.
Yes, my lord. Gondor!
Let your bow sing.
Your orders?
Oh,
Fill them with
do I want to hit two? I can hit two? No? Maybe? Yes? Yes. Keep using the power of the halflings. We might kill him. Again, I can't remember if he gets even bigger after this. If he gets even bigger after this, then we've lost. Nothing can beat if he gets as a sick form. This isn't even my final form.
My sword is yours.
Yeah, more hobbits are coming to flock to our banner.
I go in honor. Gondor! Move
You're being
out.
chased down by a hobbit that's literally larger than you.
Forward!
He's been drinking that that Entwife juice. Come on, we can kill him. Come on, we can kill him.
At your command.
He is so close to death. Oh my god, he is so close to death.
The enemy could be near.
There you go, he died. Oh no, he has an even bigger form. And oh no, he had a tiny form now as well. Yeah, he gets to the point where he just multiplies. But even his tiny form struggles to fight off a ranger. But yeah, that's the end of this map. We do technically win, and I can't speed this up, so it's going to have to watch him kill hobbits for a while.
Need something built.
And I slowly summon more and more to our cause. Yeah, but yeah, this form is virtually unkillable. Sixth or seventh form. Look at that damage being dealt to Balrog. Oh, it's nasty. But I hope you all enjoyed. I'd like to see if any of you can get to the very end with Gondor. Again, it's not difficult, but it is definitely a fun ride getting there. See how many points you can get per round before the end of the battle with Elfring, or whatever his name is. I keep forgetting what it used to be called. But yeah, let's see. But I want to see if you can do it better than 337 for your final score on points per round. I know that's technically not a score like it is for the horde maps, but you know, so it's a fun challenge. Try beating that. Try beating 337. I'm just going to keep using the power of the halflings until I die, which is now down to one guy. So again, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ta for now.